I'm challenging you to this because, and I'm challenging everyone on this call, because if you guys move slow, you're going to create more pain for yourself. Okay. And I know the kids are home right now from school.
Mhm.
Okay. And I know that you want to spend time with them. I get it. Okay. However, when you slow down the momentum, it is 10 times harder to keep moving forward when you slow down. And when people tell me, Kelly, I just don't want to grow that fast right now. And I understand because it's scary. Basically, it's just fear. It's fear coming to your brain. Okay. And I get the whole kid situation because they're home and they only are little once and you want to hang out with them, right? Okay. However, you are actually limiting how much time you're going to be hanging out with them. You are. And I say that because the longer that you guys stay in the position of being solo, for instance, someone else supposed to be on this call today. She's like, Kelly, I can't come on because I'm sick. I had another person in Power Circle today. She's like, Kelly, I can't see my six patients today. And she's mobile. And she's like, shit, I just lost over 1,000 something dollars. What do you think's happening? She can't run a business without her being the one. And she's a mom of three in New York City. Okay.
Yeah.
And so if I always say if you don't have two, you got zero. So be very mindful of this because the ultimate goal, and I'm just being straight up honest with you, okay? The ultimate goal is to actually have a team. And I know right now at the stage you guys are at, you can't even fathom that because you just actually want to just make your income and that's it. I understand. I completely understand. Okay. But if you just stop there and let the vision just stop there, you're gonna be sucked into this your entire life.
Yeah.
And you will miss so many more games and dance recitals and all the things of your kids, guys, if you don't just allow what is supposed to happen. I'm telling you right now, I see it all the time where people are like, nope, it's too much. It's just I'm got and they think that when they grow that it's going to be something astronomical. And it doesn't have to be. Two and a half therapists, guys, you have $1 million practice. Now, I'm not saying everyone on this call wants to get there, but I'm saying personally, I like to move people in that direction because it's the thing that actually buys you the time. Y'all all want time with your kids, correct?
Yeah.
If every single person on this call wants time with their kids, okay, now you got me fired up. But every single person on this call that wants time with their kid, my child right now is bothering me. Here she goes. Okay, bye, child. Okay. If we all want time with our kids, the only way that you're going to get time with your kids is not seeing 6 to 9 patients a week. It doesn't work like that because at 6 to 9 patients a week, you're going to have to do
Go outside and tell him.
12 hours of marketing. You're going to have to answer those emails, guys. It doesn't work like that. It sounds magical, but it's not. The only way that you get your time back is when you make money and you hire. Because when you go out, because your kids took you out because they gave you some disease, I don't know, when they are sick, right? Okay? Like you've got to be able to take care of them, and that's what does matter. And then you got to cancel the patients. So now
Yeah, I thought about how that would work too. I'm like, oh no, like what if the kids get sick or I get sick? Because I'm out of my house.
I know that's what I'm saying. This is why we cannot slow down the growth because, and this is amazing. You guys are at the point that you had no patience. Now you have 5 to 6 patients, guys. Let's freaking go. Like, let's freaking go. Like, this is huge, but you cannot slow down the momentum. You can't.
I was gonna ask you if I should slow down
Oh,
because I
Lord.
was like,
First of all,
I have like
you
three
have a
or
heart
four
attack.
lead. I know. Well, I don't know. I don't know any of this.
I
But
know.
like
This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. Trust me.
I have like three or four leads and I'm like, what am I gonna do with them? Like,
Let's not self-sabotage because before this, we were like, we don't even know if we can make this work. And now look at you. I already knew.
I'm
I already knew we could make this work. And I know you could crush it. I told you that. I know you can crush this. But the only way that you're going to get time with your kids, and guys, I'm going to be again very honest with you. On the front end right now, there is sacrifices to be made. 110%. I'm not lying. Okay. 110% there's sacrifices and there's seasons. Yes. Okay. However, the faster that you can get through the solo journey, I promise you, the faster you're going to get time with your kids. That's it. and
Yeah.
you will change your family's life forever. You really will. As long as you stay committed, in focused, okay? As long as you stay on the path and don't go like veering off the path, as long as you stay, your life will be changed. I can't tell you how many people's lives I've changed. I can't tell how many people's lives that say, you know what? They start in the exact same position as you guys. I just want to place my income. I start in the same exact position as well. And then I started to realize, oh shit, there is way more to this game. And I'm not saying that you have to like, be the $1 million maker. But what I am saying is you at least want to get to 30, 40, 50K mark, okay? Because that is when you start seeing money come in your account, okay? And you change it's a life-changing amount, and you also get time with your kids.
Yeah. And I'll just be honest. Like, I think part of me is afraid of burnout.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah, there's the honesty. Yes, and I appreciate that. Yes.
like, yeah.
And people think if I do more, I'm going to be burnt out. No, you're going to be burnt out if you stay solo. That's how people burn out. You guys will be burnt out. Mark my word. You will be burnt out because you're answering the emails, you're treating the patients, your kids are sick, you can't take care of them because you literally have to see the patients or you just cancel the patients and then now you're like stressed about the business. Okay? And so there's always a trade-off, guys. There's always a trade-off. But what I do know is the more on the front end that you can actually take the business from here to here, the faster you will get out of pain. When I say pain, that means the faster that you can automate things and that the business doesn't rely on you. And when the business doesn't rely on you, then you have way less liability and you're able to grow. And people think this is where the fear is coming from. If I grow this thing, I have more responsibility, and that is going to make me more stressed out and more whatever. And it's actually the opposite. When I had a multi-million-dollar clinic, it was the least I was ever involved in OrthoPelvic. And I was here in California. And I had no communication with my team. I did the least amount possible, and my clinic was at over 2 million. When I was at $30,000 a month and just still solo, I was a psycho. And I was at 7 a.m. to 7 o'clock p.m. And I literally was a white as a ghost. And I was in a basement treating forever and ever. And that was no bueno. No fun.
Yeah. I
I'm,
hear you. Yeah.
I'm just being honest, right, guys?